Good morning, fellow kids of missionaries and friends. It's a joy to be with you again this morning in this devotion. And this is Remo here bringing this morning's devotion to you. The question I am asking today in our devotion is, what is the work of God? And I'm picking that from John chapter 6, where Jesus has fed the 5,000. And then he's taken a happy stroll on the water and got on the boat and got on the other side. And then he almost tells them to their face that they were following him simply because he was feeding them and doing wonderful things and miracles for them. And then eventually he pushes them to ask this question in verse 28. Then they said to him, "What shall we do that we may work the works of God?" Basically, they're asking, how can we serve you? What work can we do for you? And which is a question all of us ask, whether you're in a full-time work or whether you're witness in your regular work that you do outside of a Christian mission. You ask the question, how can I serve God? What can I do for God? How can I be of ministry, whether it is through the church or through a mission agency or through a local community? How am I to serve the Lord? That's a question we always ask, and that's a question we are always good at as well. But Jesus twists that question completely on its head and answers it in a very different manner. He says, Jesus answered and said to them, "This is the work of God." Not that this is what you have to do for God, but he says, this is the work of God, that you believe in him whom he sent. Basically, he's inviting them to know him. He's inviting them to know God. And that is the work of God. The work of God primarily is not that we are doing work for God, but that we know him personally. I am absolutely aware that I'm speaking to a bunch of Christians. All of you know the Lord. I know the Lord. You know the Lord personally and spiritually in a very intimate manner when we gave our lives and surrendered to him. Of course, that gives us a passport and the visa entry into heaven by virtue of the salvation we've received in him. But do we absolutely fully know him? Let's ask that question a little longer and a little deeper. How do we respond in caring for one another and sharing one another's burdens, as in Galatians 6:2? Do we share one another's burden? How is our giving? Is it cheerful? Or are we giving our everything like that widow who did it in the Gospels? How is our sexual purity in pursuit of godly holiness? Is our eyes secure, our mind secure, and our physical body secure? How is our sharing of the gospel, the great commission that the Lord gave us when he said, "Go and make disciples"? Are we doing that? All this is how we understand the Lord in his completeness. Our belief in him is complete only when we're able to do all the expressions of what the Lord wants us to do. My dear brothers and sisters, of course the work of the Lord is that you believe in him, and of course we believe in him. But do we really believe in him completely to do what is expected of us? Think. God bless you.